Guys, this is going to be a, a quick video, about 5-6 minutes on how to be a good trader and how to be successful. And yeah, so in this video I'm going to be covering three things: stop losses, support, resistance, and what type of trader are you. So we got three types of trader. We got swing trading, we got day trading, and we got intraday. Intraday is usually within seconds and hours, sorry, in minutes in my opinion, not really hours. You're in and out in a trade, you're scalping very fast, high volume, high volatility, high frequency trading. You're playing with high leverage, flipping, millions into thousands profit. I'm talking about profits, not losing into thousands. And yeah, it's essentially in and out. Then you got day trading. Day trading is essentially only trading when the market is open. So the market would be open between, let's say the stock market is open between 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. So you're only trading between those times, and you're not leaving any positions overnight. And yeah, that would essentially be them. You're essentially exiting your position at the closing bell. You follow the trend, momentum, news, whatever it is. And then you have swing trading. Swing trading is more in the, I wouldn't say long term, but it's the medium term. Anything between a few hours, few days to a few weeks. You could take a position and swing it. Swing it like this. Like a swing. Like I took a long right here and I swinged it right here, or I took a long right here and I swinged it right here. This is a daily time frame, so it's a few days, few weeks, couple months, whatever it is. So that's a swing trader. I traded most of these, but I'm more successful when I do swing trading because you're more patient, and when you swing trade, and the more you trade, essentially the more your account would get smaller. I would say it's like trading is like a bar of soap. The more you trade, the more you touch it, the smaller it gets. So yeah, that's why I don't trade that much. But when I do, I make sure they're good trades. Anyways, another thing I want to have a look at, another thing that we're gonna go dive into is support and resistance. Now, what is a support? A support is a psychological event where there's a lot of bulls essentially holding the support. Think about two people holding like a table, or two legs holding the table. Like it needs to balance, it needs to support, you need support. So that's exactly what support is. So right here, this was a resistance that flipped into support, and the support was right here essentially. So or right here, this was support. So when you're taking a trade and you're seeing it comes down, you want to take essentially a long, or you want to start buying when it reaches like this level, and anywhere between here. So that's what support would be. So let's see if we can identify some support and resistance over here. So let's remove this, let's remove that. Okay, so let's go on the 15-minute time frame, because there's obviously going to be more support and resistance on the 15-minute time frame. Of course, the higher time frame you go, the better it is. Anyways, let's have a look at here. This is Bitcoin, by the way, guys. Okay, so support right here, guys. All of this right here is considered a support. All of this right here. Here, maybe I draw it. It'll be better. All of this right here, look at this support. We saw a rejection at the red line, another rejection at the red line. All of this right here is essentially a support. A resistance is, it's essentially towards the top. It's resisting from going up. So let's put another line right here. We saw a resistance right here. We saw resistance right here, and right here. Now we are seeing if we can break to the upside from that resistance. So yes, it could. You have to see some history, guys. You have to get used to it. It might be a little bit difficult at the beginning, but once you identify these support and resistance, you'll get really good at it. So let's go on the 4-hour time frame right here real quick. So yeah, this was a resistance that flipped support, and now we are hanging right here as a support. If we break below that and we close the candle, then it would be a little bit complicated, and then we could see a more downtrend, I guess you would say. It's kind of hard to explain, guys, because you kind of just have to see it and you learn as you go. Trading is not really a prediction, it's a reaction. So when I do predictions, it's essentially a reaction to the trading. So no one really can predict the market. You're trading against thousands and millions of people. So you know, at the end of the day, you just have to have good risk management, which I'm gonna get into that in a second, and know how to take your profits, not be greedy, and so on. So, like let's say I took a long right here. Let's say I want to buy right here. I'd probably take my profit right here. Why right here? Because this was a resistance. Now, what is the resistance again? It's where bears, the sellers rejected that price. The sellers were like, no, 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 no. You're not gonna go above 65,000. Boom, we're gonna reject you. Right here also, he was like, no, 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 no. You're not gonna go above 61,000. And what happened when we broke above 61,000? Look at that candle. That massive candle came out. So we had a lot of volume. It was powerful. We got powerful moves when we break these support and resistance. So it's essentially right here. In my opinion, if we break this support right here, which is a crucial one, as you guys can see, if we break this, then it would be we're gonna see a massive candle to the next support, which would be right here. As you guys can see, resistance flipped into support. Another thing I want to have a look at is stop loss. If you guys have any questions, by the way, you're welcome to write in the chat below or the comments, and I will answer you them. Another thing I want to have a look at is stop loss. A stop loss. Now, what is a stop loss? Stop loss is essentially something where you get to minimize your risk. So you never want to have you know, you guys don't want to have you don't want to lose too much, obviously. So you want to be able to manage your risk. So a good risk management would be essentially 2%, but obviously it's up to you. So if I were to take a long right here at this green wick, I would want to put a 2% stop loss, which would be right here. Now that's the rule. A lot of people don't do that. It really depends on you and how much you can lose at the end of the day. But let's say I took a long right here at this area. Let's assume that the charts came back down right here and it bounced back up and it was a failed breakout and came back down. I would probably put my stop loss a little bit right here, and essentially it would sell automatically in a minus. So instead of being minus, you know, $300, I'll be minus $50. So yeah, it's better to do that, and then I would look for another entry point, which would be essentially right here. Anyways, guys, this is the, you know, short lesson on support, resistance, and stop loss. Type of trader are you? If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.